opportunities will always be there. But again, they favor those who are prepared and those who are alert. If you pull up your antennae and you open your eyes, there will always be opportunities around. Whether at home, on the road, in our offices, with your phone, your gadget here, there are opportunities every time moving around. But how accurate you are, how fast you are to recognize the opportunity and to seize that moment, because opportunity will not always last. So they have expiry period.
Wow.
Some opportunities will give you a second chance, another chance, but there are opportunities, if you miss them, then you will never get them again.
You miss them, you miss them.
Yes.
You know, as we begin to look at this, I honestly have to say we had to check you out.
Thank you.
We checked you out, and you have an inspiring story.
Yeah.
I think, you know, somebody said you can talk to people and expect them to receive what you want to say, but people can read your life.
Right.
Your life is the one that talks more than what you say.
Yeah.
You know? And you have such a background.
It's by the grace of God.
You have such a background.
Yeah.
Give us a story. You know, one of the things I realize, and we realize, is that there are people who watch this program, and when they are looking at it, they are looking for somebody who can just inspire their lives to the next place. Because everybody needs a pat in the back.
Right.
Everybody does.
Sure.
And so, give us a bit of your story.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, sometimes God takes us through certain paths.
Yeah.
Because one, to prepare us, and also because of our destinies. You know, destinies are interconnected. And if I arise and become what God intended me to be, there's a way you and other people will benefit from that. But if I fail, I may also affect their destinies. So sometimes those stories, and everyone has a story.
Yes.
Everyone has a story.
Yes.
And those stories, if you package them well and you allow yourself to go through the process, we call it the journey of becoming, at the end it will be for your own good and for the good of others. Mine is a long story.
We'll shorten it somewhere.
Okay, thank you, thank you. It all started from Nakuru. I was born and brought up in Nakuru town, a village called Moronyo. And by the grace of God, I grew like any other villager. From the deep part of it, without shoes and that, everything, kulisha ng'ombe, you're up and down, doing those things that villagers do. And I did my high school. I wanted to be a doctor. All through, I desired to be a doctor. And when I did my KCP in 1997, I didn't perform well. Actually, I performed poorly.
Wow.
And I didn't get any admission to any high school. And for the first 2-3 months, I was at home. But inside, I still desired to be a doctor. But also, there was something else in me. I wanted to be a businessman, an entrepreneur. If I don't become a doctor, I'll be a businessman. And talking to my mom, because already the dream of going to high school is like it was shut, she started helping me, moving with me around, trying to get something to do. And we went to a cobbler, those people who repair shoes. And we wanted to, at least I get some skill. So she took me there so that I can start learning how to repair shoes. Unfortunately, that gentleman didn't like me. And he said, we are lazy. And so I missed that opportunity. We went back home.
Thank God.
Yeah, another opportunity came up. There's a place called Nyandarua, Dunduri. And somebody who was working there, watu wa kukamua ng'ombe, he was told, look for another young man like you who we can employ, who can be taking care of our cattle. But again, I was taken there. They again just rejected me.
They didn't like
and like the dreams and kufa feeling now I'm rejected. I tried joining NYS again, tukakimbia, nikashindwa. I missed the opportunity. But in March I was able, God opened an opportunity and I joined high school.
Wow.
But again, I started problems. Nikakuwa, I'm always the last student in class. And in 1999, Form 2, I dropped out of school. And for 5 years, I was